here we are in the final couple days of February, which is also known as Heart Month in Canada. And CP24's Jen Lee is live this morning at Sunnybrook Hospital, learning more about heart health and heart failure. Gee, important conversations.
A very important conversation, Nick, and I know looking at me right now, I look like I'm going into combat, but that's actually not the case. I've got this simulation suit on. This is only half of it. It puts on an additional 40 pounds, and it's supposed to simulate what it's like to have those symptoms related to heart failure. Joining me now is Dr. Stephanie Poon. She is a cardiologist and a heart failure specialist, and you're a director here at the clinic as well at Sunnybrook Health Sciences.
Yes, that's right. It's great to be here today. Thank you.
All right, so tell me a little bit more about this simulation suit and what it's doing right now. I only have half of it on right now.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, the simulation suit is meant to mimic the signs and symptoms of heart failure. So heart failure is a very important condition where essentially the heart isn't working as it should, or there's a problem with its structure. So people with heart failure end up developing a lot of symptoms related to water retention in their bodies. So now they're putting on the leg weights on you, which is meant to simulate how heavy your legs can feel when there's a lot of water in them. And you've got the vest on because a lot of the time when people develop heart failure, they can actually accumulate water in their abdomen and have the swelling there. So I don't know if eventually they're going to put the pack on. The arm weights are going on because it sort of weighs you down and gives you that sensation of just being really, full of water and not being able to move all that well. And here is the pack that is now simulating having a large amount of water in the belly. So overall, as you mentioned, people can actually develop fluid retention of up to 40 pounds. It can actually get that bad if you don't get diagnosed soon enough and you let it go on too long without the appropriate treatment.
Let's talk about heart failure. What is the status right now? Is it affecting people of all ages?
Yes, absolutely. Everyone from young to old and everything in between. So currently we have about 750,000 Canadians who are living with heart failure, and every year 100,000 new people are added to that list. Wow. It's actually one of the leading causes of hospitalization for anyone over the age of 65, and if left untreated, the mortality is actually higher than some cancers. And despite that, I think only about 4 in 10 Canadians know what heart failure is. So it's a huge problem that's definitely underrecognized.
What are the symptoms for anybody watching at home of heart failure?
Yeah, so basically you've got the suit on that demonstrates it all, but essentially one of the more common symptoms is people can feel very, very short of breath. So actually later on they might put the respirator on you that mimics that and limits your breathing. But also you have issues of fluid retention, so people can get water in their legs. That's what the weights are there to simulate, and water in their abdomen. So you can get swelling there, which is what the pack is meant to simulate. So you can imagine if you're carrying all that extra weight, of course you're going to feel tired and fatigued, and that is also one of the more common symptoms as well. But it's usually the constellation altogether that makes people think that you have heart failure.
All right, so a very important conversation that we're having here at Sunnybrook Health Sciences. In the next segment, Nick, I'm actually going to walk down the stairs or walk up the stairs and go for a walk and see what it's like to have this extra weight and see how it affects my body. So that's all coming up in the next segment.
There is a huge difference between cardiac arrest and heart attack, but it all is under this chronic disease of heart disease. And joining me now is Dr. Stephanie Poon. There is a difference. We talk a lot about heart attacks, but not necessarily cardiac arrest.
So there is a big difference between what heart failure is and heart attacks. So heart attacks are actually one of the most common causes of heart failure in North America, but people can have heart failure for many other reasons, including things like valve disease, heart rhythm problems, even if they use certain substances like too much alcohol or recreational drugs like cocaine, for example, or even after pregnancy or instances of extreme stress, for example. There's a lot of things that can cause heart failure, and heart attack is just kind of the tip of the iceberg.
Got it. Now, people at home are wondering what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this simulation suit. It puts on an extra 40 pounds. I feel like I'm pregnant because that's how much weight I gained when I was pregnant. And this mask is limiting my breathing.
Yes, absolutely.
To mimic what?
To mimic the fact that you've got so much water in your lungs that you actually can't breathe.
Got it. Okay, so we're going to try something simple like just walking and going up and down the stairs. It's not easy.
No, I know. I actually tried on this hard it is for my patients to perform, simple activities, just like walking up and down these stairs, for example. I can't even imagine how they would complete chores like doing laundry. It was that difficult with so much water weight on.
And there is a difference between water weight
and actual solid weight.
Yes. What is the difference?
The weight that you gain in heart failure is mostly related to water retention. So with the appropriate medication, quickly.
Okay. And so what am I looking at here in terms of symptoms?
Okay, so as you go up and down these stairs, you're probably starting to feel a little bit shorter breath.
Yeah.
You're probably finding it really hard to move your legs.
Okay, so I've got about an additional 40 pounds on me right now, and I've got this mask which limits your breathing. So the first thing I notice is the shortness of breath, which is one of the symptoms of heart failure. I feel like I'm pregnant all over again because I gained about almost 40 pounds when I was pregnant. Joining me now is Dr. Stephanie Poon. I will say the extra weight doesn't bother me so much. It's the shortness of breath. Like even talking to you right now, I'm getting, it's hard for me to breathe.
Yes, exactly. And that's what our patients feel every single day. Yeah, no matter what they do.
So I want to emphasize that this is mimicking water weight. There is a difference.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so the weight that patients gain when they have heart failure is actually weight from water retention. So it's very different from the other type of weight gain, which is just solid weight gain, right? So the good news about the water weight gain is that it can actually come off with the appropriate medications.
And do you find that the patients see almost immediate relief with the medication?
You can, absolutely. The first thing that they will feel is that their breathing actually gets a little bit easier. But if you have water retention from heart failure, you can actually lose around 1 kilogram or maybe even more per day on the right medications.
Right, so I'm going to try something as simple as sitting down and getting up, right?
Yeah.
And how hard is this for certain patients when they have this kind of water weight?
Well, it depends. If they have 40 pounds of water weight, they're going to find it exceedingly difficult. But it's something that they gain very quickly.
Right.
A lot of the time it's more of an insidious process. So usually the breathing is the first thing to be affected. And then if they do start noticing the swelling, it starts off in their feet and then it does track upwards. And then sometimes even up to the abdomen as well.
I've got to say, going down wasn't that bad. It's getting up.
Yes.
That's a real challenge.
Absolutely.
All right. And then you were mentioning that even lying down to go to sleep can be challenging.
Yes. Well, you can imagine if you've got so much water weight on your belly, it's actually going to weigh you down if you try sleeping flat on your back. And a lot of our patients, when they have that much water weight on, cannot sleep lying completely flat, and they have to use some pillows to prop themselves up.
Oh, this is putting a lot of strain on my chest.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Can you even get a full breath in?
No, and I can't even get up. Like I'm going to have to roll over. Oh, there goes my AirPod. I can't even get up. I can't even roll over. It's very challenging.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see that having heart failure and that much water weight on can impact even simple daily activities like getting up, going to the bathroom, putting your clothes on, right? So,
and I'm not even trying to exercise right now. These are just daily tasks.
right. A lot of our patients can't exercise.
Okay. We're going to have more on this very important conversation in terms of the symptoms. And really, this is something that can hit anybody of any age. There is no stigma attached to this disease. It can hit anybody. So we're going to continue the conversation here at Sunnybrook Health Sciences. I'm wearing this simulation suit. It adds on an extra 40 pounds. The mask restricts your breathing. So I'm feeling it already, shortness of breath. It's really hard to do daily tasks like just walk, go up and down the stairs, sit down. The biggest challenge was lying down as if you were trying to go to sleep. And this is all supposed to give you an idea of what it's like to live with heart failure. Dr. Stephanie Poon here at Sunnybrook Health Sciences Center. Okay, so this has been an eye-opening experience for me.
Yes.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to take off the suit slowly to show what it's like to be on medication for heart failure.
That's right. If you're on the right therapies, you can actually feel better almost instantaneously. And the first thing that you'll notice is that your breathing will be a lot easier. So we're going to take off that mask and let's see. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
That was the most challenging, was the mask.
Yes.
Because now I can talk and
Yes.
breathe and it's not hard.
Right. So the first thing that we do is give you a medication called furosemide, which is a diuretic, and that will help you pee out the extra water. And as you can see, the effects are almost instantaneously.
Wow.
And you can just breathe a little bit easier now, right?
Yeah.
So the weights are coming off of you, and the more we can get the water weight off, the lighter your legs are going to feel. And it's almost like a huge weight is being lifted off of you, right?
Literally and figuratively. Literally. For anyone watching at home, what are the symptoms of heart failure?
So obviously one of the main things is the shortness of breath.
Yes.
But as the leg weight's mimicked, you can also get leg swelling and swelling in your abdomen. And because of all of that and not being able to get a good sleep at night and sometimes even waking up short of breath, you get the fatigue, right?
Yeah.
And if there's water in your lungs, you can also cough.
And this is a really important conversation because this can hit anybody of any age, any gender, it doesn't matter.
That's right. And actually, from young to old, everything in between, all walks of life, it can basically affect anyone.
Does it, for any information and additional resources, where can people go? Because this is an important conversation.
So we do have a great website at www.heartfailure.ca, or there's also www.heartlife.ca, which was a website that was made by patients for patients with heart failure.
Yeah. And are we seeing an increase in people being diagnosed with heart failure?
Absolutely. It's a growing epidemic. About 750,000 Canadians have heart failure, and every year 100,000 new people are added to that list. So it's definitely the most rapidly rising cardiovascular disease. Because at the end of the day, we're getting better at saving people from heart attacks and valvular disease, but they're all left with heart failure.
It's been an important conversation. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dr. Poon. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here today.
It's been eye-opening. I feel so much better. Really, really important conversation. So educate yourself on that. Heart failure, really important to know about.
The Princess Margaret Home Lottery VIP prize deadline is midnight this Friday. And for more on your chance to win some incredible prizes,
Ji-Yun Lee is joining us now from that incredible home. Ji, this is a stunner.
This is a massive home. You're looking at nearly 9,000 square feet of luxury living here in King City. It is the grand prize show home for the Princess Margaret Home Lottery, and it is spectacular. As soon as you walk in, you should see this space. Today, you're getting a sneak peek at this incredible home. Joining me now is the interior designer with Green Park Group, Jack Chelly. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to King City.
Thank you. As soon as I walked in, my jaw hit the floor. This fireplace is spectacular.
Right. It's a two-story, two-sided fireplace, which warms up this whole massive hallway with this beautiful tall ceiling, and it goes on to the dining room.
I love it. And it's such a grand space as soon as you walk in. And then, of course, you've got these two areas here. Tell me a
Right.
little bit about this area first.
Well, we've got a library here, like an informal library on one side, as you can see, and then on the other side we have a formal living room. So lots of open space. It's a very open concept home.
I love it. I love the mix of colors and the bold colors especially. And there's a little bit of a mid-century modern vibe to everything.
Right. There's a little bit of an eclectic look, if you
Yes,
will. Right.
yeah.
And here we have the formal dining room and our beautiful wine room, which you love, I know.
Every home needs a wine room, right?
Right.
Tell me a little bit more of choosing a table like this. The shape is beautiful.
We thought that we wanted something very informal,
Yeah.
so this is sort of, in the round, and very informal, but still casual and fun.
Right. And then how spectacular is this?
Right. You've got all your wines on display. You've got a cabinet for some storage and a little tasting area. So it's fun.
Love it. And from there, you walk out
Right.
into an incredible family room.
Right. Again, this family room, which is about 12 feet high, beautiful shelving, which is backlit, fireplace, TV, cozy couch, or sectional, sorry, and beautiful windows. We've got great windows this year.
And I love the fireplace. And again, the high ceilings
Right.
make it feel so grand.
Right, and we left the colors very light,
Yeah.
but with accents of dark.
Love it. And then from there, of course, we come to the heart of the home.
We go through this corridor, if you
Yes.
will, and we've got a walk-in pantry with lots and lots of storage.
Oh my goodness.
And then this beautiful big kitchen, the heart of the home, you know, like state-of-the-art appliances, big island here, and this table, which actually is on wheels, so
Yes.
you can move it around and have your own little buffet on it, or push it back and have a bar area.
Amazing. So not only can you have the party here, but then you also have this incredible view of the backyard.
Right.
Yeah.
And we've got this beautiful little eating area, and as well as a coffee bar, which we can show you later if you like.
So we've got a wine wall, and then we've got a coffee bar. You have
Right.
everything here.
That's right. So it's great. It's a great family home, party home, whatever you want to call
Oh
it.
my goodness, and this is all part of the grand prize for the Princess Margaret Home Lottery. We're talking $8.2 million. It includes this incredible home in King City, a Tesla, and $1 million cash. And guess what? You have to get your tickets now, because the deadline for the 5 VIP prizes is this Friday. You have a chance to win one of 5 $50,000 cash prizes. That's the VIP prize. So you got to meet that deadline. You got to get your tickets now. They're selling fast. Go to princessmargaretlotto.com. It is nearly 9,000 square feet. And yes, it feels like a mansion. It is huge, but at the same time, so cozy. But of course, every home has to have an elevator, right? You come up onto the second floor via elevator, and you walk to the stairs here, and look at this entrance. It's incredible. Jack Chelly, the interior designer with Green Park Group, joins me now. As soon as I walked into the house, my jaw hit the floor, seeing the fireplace and seeing it from this vantage point. It's incredible.
Right, it is really a focal point in this hallway, 2-story hallway, and it really adds a dramatic effect to the hallway.
I love how you broke up the white with the black accent.
Right, just to give it a little bit of accent to it.
I
Correct,
love
yeah.
it. And this really is catered to a family. Can you imagine doing a Christmas morning family photos right here by the stairwell?
Beautiful, or the bride walking down with her father in the morning.
Oh,
before the
okay.
wedding.
Now
Right.
that's a moment, right?
Yeah,
All right,
right.
so we're here on the second floor. Let's check out the bedrooms.
Sure.
I really wanted to start with this kids' room because
Right.
it is adorable.
This is a toddler's inspired room. We have got the bunk beds. We've got sort of an art center here going on. The bathroom, which is kid inspired,
Yes.
is all designed for kids. It's got a lower vanity. It's got a kid's toilet and a tub for bathing. So it's perfect for these little kids to help themselves.
And you're all about accents. I
Right.
love how everything here blends in together color-wise,
Right.
but yet it's so kid-friendly.
Right, right.
And a TV. Who
Of course.
doesn't need
Well,
a
they have a
TV?
big TV to watch their programs, right?
Okay, so then from here, once again, you see the grand foyer.
Yeah, center foyer, and
Yes.
it's open to all the bedrooms. And we have 2 laundry rooms in this house, one on
Right.
the second floor and one on the first floor.
Very nice.
Right.
And then, of course, the principal suite.
Right.
And as soon as you walk in, look at this artwork.
Right, we've got this beautiful headboard, sort of a coral design, and this beautiful accent wall behind it. Wow. Big bedroom, lots of storage in this bedroom. As you'll see, it has a walk-in closet.
This is my first time seeing this. So the
Right.
ensuite.
Sort of a spa-inspired ensuite. You've got this sort of water area with a tub and walk-in shower, as well as 2 vanities,
Yes.
separate vanities, and a makeup vanity. And the toilet is hidden in its own little closet area.
Amazing. Wow, this area alone is massive.
Right,
And
very
private.
yeah, very private. Right, it's almost like a hotel room in your own house.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Right.
Okay, and so then really quickly, let's go to this last room here. You pass the laundry room. There's
Right.
another room
There's
over
another
there.
Bedroom. There's 4 bedrooms on this floor. This room is sort of wheelchair accessible, or it is wheelchair accessible. It has a bathroom which is designed for someone in a wheelchair or who needs help. Roll-in shower. The toilet is handicap, and as well as the vanity.
Love it. Beautiful. And then again, once again, you come back out. You've got a little reading nook here. And again, you see the fireplace. You see this open space. It's incredible.
Right. It's a very open concept, as we said, and lots of room and lots of light pouring in.
Yes.
Great windows, which is always nice.
Very nice. Okay, you have a chance to win this. Why wouldn't you? And it all goes to a wonderful cause. So again, this is the grand prize. It's a value of $8.2 million. It includes this incredible show home in King City, plus a Tesla, plus $1 million cash. Get your tickets now for your chance to also be eligible for the VIP prize, which is we're giving away $50,000 cash. 5 of those are being given away. So get your tickets now. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. This is the perfect area for a family. You come here, you watch a movie, you play some games, you hang out. On a cold winter day, it's heavenly. Joining me now is interior designer Jack Chelly with Green Park Group. I love this area because the ceilings are high and there's a lot of light coming in.
Right. It's a great space to just lounge and have a good time, watch a movie, and play a game if you like. You know, it's great.
I love it. I love that this is cozy. It's beautiful for a movie night.
Right. Perfect for that.
Love it. I love the fireplace, and I like the fact that you put a border around it.
Right. Just to sort of frame it and give it a little bit of definition.
Okay. Now, we actually have the 5th bedroom here on the lower level, but you've converted it into a fitness room.
Yeah, we've styled this into a fitness room, and it has its own ensuite as well. So you can either use it as a fitness room or turn it into another bedroom.
Yeah, and you know what? People are yearning for that, right?
Right.
They're focusing on a healthy lifestyle these days, coming out of the pandemic, of course.
Yeah.
And how much fun is this for the kids?
This is great. This is a foosball table, and it also flips into a pool table as well. So you can play 2 different things.
Love it. And then you come to this area of the lower level.
Sort of a side entrance that goes out, has a walkway that goes out to the backyard. So you can go to your hot tub and then come downstairs and you've got your own personal sauna.
Just like that. So what I love is you can come here to the sauna, go upstairs to the outdoor kitchen, hot tub, and then back here.
And it's also got an ensuite so you can shower and do all your things. So you can exercise, sauna, shower, everything.
And you never have to leave the house.
Right.
I love it. This is all obviously going to a wonderful cause. And let's talk about that. You know, Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation raising money, and it's all to help find a cure.
Right. My parents both were affected by cancer, and they benefited from the Princess Margaret.
Yeah, we've all been touched by cancer.
Everyone.
I have friends that are fighting it right now. My mom is a cancer survivor, and so this is really important. And
It's
I
very
think
important.
it's one of the reasons why Green Park Group continues to get involved.
We dedicate ourselves every year to make the best thing we can do to help cure cancer.
And the only way you can find a cure is by funding important cancer research. So every ticket goes towards that. You want to get your tickets now. They're selling out fast, and typically they sell out before the deadline. So you go to PrincessMargaretLotto.com. Get it now, because here's why. The VIP cash prize deadline is this Friday. You have a chance to win $50,000 cash, and we're giving away 5 of those. Plus, that ticket allows you to be eligible for all the other incredible prizes, including this grand prize show home in King City, valued at $8.2 million. You get the home, you get $1 million cash, and a Tesla. Come on, get your tickets now, PrincessMargaretLotto.com. And again, don't forget to get that 50/50 ticket as well.
Well, the Toronto Spring Camping and RV Show is kicking off today. More than 450 RVs are on display. Plenty of entertainment, all in the name of a home away from home.
And that's where we have our GM Lee this morning. These RVs, it really is like glamping, right?
Oh, it is glamping to the next level, Jen and Nick. Look, I'm having coffee here in the dining area. There's a fireplace, there's a TV. Look at this kitchen. It's incredible. And it's amazing how far RVs have come. It really is glamping to the next level. It's very luxurious. And of course, this show, it's the largest one in Canada, starts today, runs through till Sunday here at the International Centre. Joining me now is Shannon O'Callaghan with the show. Thank you so much for having us this morning.
Welcome.
It's literally a luxurious home away from home. Tell me a little bit more of the world of RVing. It really has taken off. Lots of people are into it.
Absolutely. We have everything here for you to see about the RV lifestyle. Over 450 RVs of every type, every shape, every size for any budget.
Yeah.
And you can also learn about RVing while you're here.
Some people may be a little intimidated about going RVing. So any sort of tips and advice for somebody who's a little intimidated?
Yes, we can offer you much knowledge in our seminars. You can learn about RVing in the RVing 101 seminar, and you can come and you can just learn from dealers and campground owners and find out what it's all about, where you can camp, and what you can tow. You can find out so much just by visiting the show.
I know during the pandemic, I did an RV getaway for the first time ever. My family loved it, and it was fabulous and much easier than I thought. So tell me some of the cool features that are here at the show this weekend.
Well, other than looking at all the beautiful RVs, we have enter to win contests. So we basically can enter to win a variety of prizes, including the grand prize, which is the RV Dream Vacation, which is 7 days in a luxury RV, including a Coleman camping package, which you get to keep, and $250 Visa card for groceries and gas. But you can win so many other things, a kayak package, a Wi-Fi package for RVs. You can win more Coleman camping gear. We have so many prizes here on display.
Okay. And, you know, we've got one here behind us. There's so many various types of RVs.
Yes.
Can you walk us through a little bit of some of the different types?
Absolutely. One that we have here is a Class C, and this is the type that the RV Dream Vacation winner will be in. And this has the bunk going over the drive, as you can see. Now we have the type where it's Class A, which is the bus type. We have several different sizes of travel trailers, including ones you can tow with your car. And then we also have fifth wheels, park models, truck campers. Just about any RV that you can imagine is here.
And what a great way to explore Canada. I always say this is the most beautiful country in the world. Why not explore it? And you can do this all year round. A lot of people go RVing and skiing now these days.
Yes, there is something called winter RVing, and there are RVs that are totally capable of doing that.
Wonderful. Have a seat, Shannon. Let's roast some marshmallows.
Yes, let's do this.
And for anybody watching this morning, please tune into all of our segments, because guess what? We have an incredible giveaway. We're giving away a Truma cooler. This is a cooler to the next level. It is electric. It is both a refrigerator and a freezer. This is a value of $1,600. Okay, for a cooler to be $1,600, it must have lights and everything, right, Jan?
Well, it has Bluetooth, so you can control the temperature from your phone. Like, how cool is that?
Okay, so you gotta tune in. Stay tuned all morning, because I'm gonna give a code word near the end for your chance to win that Truma cooler. As for the RV show, runs through till Sunday. For more information and ticket sales, just go to thebigrvshow.ca. It's big, it's grand, it's luxurious. It is glamping to the next level. And honestly, Nick, Jen, I've got an idea. One of these days we should do a CP24 Breakfast glamping weekend with the whole crew. How much fun is that? So look around. You think that these are cottages. Guess what? These are RVs. They're called park models. Joining me now is Peter Bingaman with the Country Gardens RV Park. Good morning.
Morning, G. How are you?
All right. My mind is blown. This is actually an RV.
This is an RV. It's got wheels, axles underneath, tongue on it. It's ready to roll down the road.
So this
Skirting
skirt here is
yeah,
just covering the wheels.
Just covering the wheels up. Yes, it's right there, ready to go.
So can this be brought to any sort of campground?
Any campground? Absolutely. A lot of campgrounds have sites set up for this type of unit. Others do not, but a lot of them do have this. And migrating, people are starting to move towards this a little bit more and more as they can't afford a cottage, but now I've got my park model.
Wow. Okay, so let's take a tour. It's
All right.
pretty incredible. This is a two-bedroom.
This is a
park
two-bedroom
model.
unit. Yes,
Go
yes.
ahead. Thank you. And I love that. And if you don't buy one, you can also rent one. Some places allow you to rent.
Different parks have these used for rent as well, yes.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at the living space in the kitchen. Tell me a little bit more about some of the features here.
Well, here we got solid surface countertops, undermount sink, a big drop taps here,
Yeah.
big entertainment unit, fireplace, and it actually goes off a little electric heat as well, but these are fully air conditioned, heated. This was actually set up that if somebody wanted to use it recreationally in the wintertime, it's fully insulated for that type of use with the steel roof on top and the extra insulation that we have in these units.
This is nicer than my house, Peter. This is really nice.
Yes.
Of course, the kitchen is the home, but then, of course, when you go through the hallway there.
Yes, we go down and we got our first bathroom there on the right-hand side. And then we get into on the opposite side is actually set up for washer dryer.
So you can do your laundry. So this could be long-term. You don't have to rent this for a weekend. You could do a whole month in
yeah,
here.
you do, yeah.
And then, of course, if you've got the kids.
Big double bedroom back there.
Right.
Lots of bunk space back there.
How much fun is this for a family, right? Bring a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
And then what blows my mind is the principal suite.
Yeah, you go back to the principal suite there, lots and lots of storage space, but then we have a little two-piece off the side, a little ensuite right there as well.
Okay, who has an ensuite in an RV? That's
you go.
incredible.
Yes.
Love it. And are you finding that more people are exploring this world?
Well, there are. There's a lot of people that have been in the camping industry for a long time. They started off with a pop-up, went to a travel trailer, and then did a lot of traveling around the countryside, which is really, a lot of people need to do that to enjoy our country. And then, but they want to settle down and get one spot. And so then they migrate to this type of thing. Or some people jump right into this to start with instead of going through the other exercise, not setting up and setting down, but parking something. And this is their getaway. This is their cottage. This is their summer home now.
Love
this is where they
it.
want to be.
I know demand is high, and honestly, at the end of the day, we live in a beautiful country. Why
We
not
do.
explore it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Enjoy it while you can. But then when you want to settle down, we got the spot for you.
And I love it because a lot of people are working from home now. You can do this in your RV.
Yes.
Have a seat. Let's get cozy by the fire, Peter. And of course, this show starts today, runs through till Sunday. Guess what? We have an incredible giveaway. It's a Truma cooler. This is a value of $1,600. What is in this cooler? So it's electric. It is a smart cooler, so you can control it with an app. It's a refrigerator and a freezer. It could be yours, so you have to stay tuned. I'm going to give a code word near the end for your chance to win this incredible cooler valued at $1,600. We are live here at the International Center. We have more coming up. It really does take glamping to the next level. And so much to see. The show starts today, runs through till Sunday. Get your tickets in advance to save a little bit on the price. You just go to thebigrvshow.ca. And as you mentioned, there are so many different types of RVs out there. So joining me now is Jonathan Allen with Camp Out RV. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love this setup. Tell me a little bit more of what we're looking right here.
Yeah, so this is our flagship. So this is a Northern Light 4-season truck camper. So it's a slide-in truck camper. Sits right in the bed of your regular pickup truck. So it's not all one piece. You can have your own truck, and then this just slides right into the box.
I didn't know that was such a thing. So does it make it easier for you to sort of travel because it is your own vehicle?
Absolutely. So a great way to travel because you don't actually have to book a campsite on a regular basis. It's great for off-grid camping or boondocking, they call it. You can basically find almost anywhere to park because it's such a small footprint.
I love it, and I love how it matches. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's go inside and have a look. Because once again, this is really glamping.
This sure is.
So tell me a little bit more of some of the highlights of the truck camper.
So something like this, the nice thing is it's got everything you need. So you do have a full onboard bathroom.
Yeah.
You have a full-size queen bed up at the front. There's a nice little dinette area here, which will make an extra bed. And then you have your full kitchen. So nice big fridge, stove, oven, and then there's even a microwave tucked up in the cabinet.
No way! Yeah. And I love that there's obviously a TV there as well.
There is. The TV spins around, and that's 12 volt. And again, it's all about off-grid. So there's 400 watts of solar on the roof, multiple batteries, and you can basically run everything just off of either your propane or your 12 volt.
So I know during the pandemic, RVing took off, and are you still seeing a lot of demand for it?
Absolutely. So demand is still there. Production is back in full swing. So we're not really dealing with the shortages anymore. And with it, it's just a great way to get out and camp and explore your own backyard.
Yeah. And that's the main thing. We've been saying this a lot. We live in a beautiful country. Why not explore it?
Absolutely.
And so for something like this is more of a cozy setup. Right?
For sure.
As opposed to a large family.
Absolutely. And there are bigger ones that you can get. You can even get them with slide outs on the side. So it's amazing what you can fit in the back of a truck.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can go bigger than this.
Yeah, and we do have them here as well. So we have lots to look at.
And I love that this is a Canadian brand.
Yep, Canadian made out in Kelowna, British Columbia. And again, 4-season. So you can use it any time of the year.
Yeah, because a lot of people now are RVing and skiing, which is huge.
And people use this type of manufacturer to actually use it as a ski base. So when you go to your ski hill, you can just live right out of the parking lot.
Love it. Okay, thank you so much, Jonathan. I know it's a tight squeeze for my cameraman here. But listen, the show once again starts today, runs through till Sunday, and we have an incredible giveaway. We are giving away a Truma cooler. This is high tech. It's a value of $1,600. It is both a freezer and a refrigerator. And it's a smart cooler, so you have an app, you can control it. How cool is this? We are giving away this Truma cooler, so you have to stay tuned. I am going to give a code word in the next segment for your chance to win this incredible prize. We have an incredible giveaway. It is a Truma cooler. This is a smart cooler. It's a freezer and a refrigerator, and you can control it with your app. Very high tech, valued at $1,600. So stay tuned, because I am going to give a code word for your chance to win this incredible prize. And of course, we're here at the International Centre. This is the biggest RV show in Canada. So much to choose from. Joining me now is Paul Pereira with Hitch and Go RV. And of course, we saved the most luxurious RV for last. Tell me a little bit more of what we're looking at here.
So these are the flagship of Redwood. They're full-time living RVs. People usually retire, move into these, and travel cross country, Alaska all the way down to South America. Wow. You can get through. So yeah, they're high-end luxury living.
How big is this?
This one's 42 feet.
So do you need a special driver's license for something like this?
Not this one, not at this weight. They do, you can get them higher weights. 24,500 is a combined gross weight that you can do with a G license. If you go over that, you need a restricted A. The way this one's set up here, it won't with a normal 1-ton truck.
Amazing. Okay, let's go inside and let's take a little tour. Of course, as soon as you walk in, you're going to be so blown away by the kitchen, which is the heart of every home. Paul, tell me a little bit more about this kitchen.
So this is a gourmet kitchen, you could say. There's dishwasher, full oven. You can do a whole turkey in there. There's spice racks that come out from the bottom of the cabinetry there, and all pull-out drawers and all the bells and whistles.
Amazing. And then, of course, the living area here. Have a seat, Paul, because as soon as I came in, I said, are these heated massage chairs?
Heated massage, power recline. Yes, all of that.
Oh,
Yep.
I am not going to get up. And then, of course, every place needs a TV and a fireplace.
TV, fireplace. There's wireless Wi-Fi router that you could put a SIM card, so you can do all your streaming all off a smart TV.
Amazing. And then, of course, you go straight across the RV to the bedroom. Tell me a little bit more of some of the features there.
So up in the bedroom, you'll have a full inclining bed, so you can do your reading and all that full king size bed. Then you go up into the bathroom. You get your full-size shower with hand control. There's a couple shower heads in there, double sinks, his and hers. And then right up at the front, you have a walk-in closet where you can do your washer, dryer, stackable laundry room.
A walk-in closet, really?
Yep.
This is glamping to a whole other level.
This is how the other half live, I guess.
Now, for somebody who may be a little intimidated about taking on something like this, your company makes it really easy to teach people.
Sure. So we do a full PDI, and usually the walkthrough is between 3 and 4 hours on your pickup, the delivery day. We do full hookups. We take you for your test drive, show you how to use everything, and you don't leave the lot until you're confident and you're capable of doing that.
Amazing. So if you want to check this out, you can come to the show. Get your tickets online at thebigrvshow.ca. All right, we have an incredible giveaway. So are you ready? We are giving away this Truma cooler valued at $1,600. Here is your code word. What you need to do is go to cp24.com/contests, and in there, you're going to enter the code word camping. Camping is your code word. Again, go to cp24.com/contest. Good luck, everyone. That's a value of $1,600,
awesome.
Right?
That's awesome. That's a great value. Yep.
All right, we're going to fire up these massage chairs. I don't think I'm going to leave. I think I'm going to hang out here all weekend with you, Paul. It's vibrating, guys. Like, it really works.
You're going to hang out here. Good.
Okay, the show starts today, runs through till Sunday here at the International Centre.
Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital is hoping to shine the light on many of their pint-sized superheroes as Capes for Kids returns. Our Jian Lee is standing by at the hospital this morning, bringing out her inner superhero. Good morning, G. Such an important and heartwarming event.
It's an important campaign. Thank you so much, Jen. And you're right. Every kid here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital is a superhero. And that's why we're wearing capes this week. This is launching Capes for Kids week. It starts today right through till March 10th. If you want to help, every dollar makes a difference. Go to capesforkids.ca. All right, I want to introduce you to a very special hero. This is Sheriana Haas, 16 years old. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Sheriana, tell me a little bit more about your story.
So, yeah, my name is Sheriana Haas. I'm 16 years old. I am a dancer. I'm a competitive dancer, and I also run track and field. And I am a below the left elbow amputee.
Okay. Yeah. You were born without a hand below the, an arm below the elbow.
Yes, I was, yeah.
Tell me a little bit more of how you have overcome some of the challenges through your life.
Definitely, I want to touch on just my support system around me, my family, my friends, Holland Bloorview, my prosthetist, Neil Reddy, and just everybody supporting me throughout my life, not making it look like a challenge, but instead lifting me up to do things that they know I can do and that I know I'm capable of doing.
And you're an ambassador now, making a difference for other kids that come through the hospital here.
Yes, I am, and it's a very fun experience, just like having kids come up to me and say, "Oh, I just saw you on like the elevator. I just saw myself on the elevator," and just even people saying, "Oh, I saw you on the subway." It's just such a nice, wholesome feeling to have my face on something so big, just like Capes for Kids.
All right, so let's talk to Elaine Ouellette, who's a prosthetist.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so walk me through what we're seeing here. Sheriana has a prosthetic on. What's the difference between what we have here?
Yeah, so what Sheriana is wearing is a transradial prosthesis, and she uses this for recreational activities and sports, so like the dance and everything that she's talking about. We also do lower limb prostheses for kids who were born with a limb difference or who have had an amputation. Then we have orthotics as well. So an orthosis is a brace that is used to support an existing joint or part of the body. So it can be used for the feet and ankles, the knee, the spine, neck, and head.
And then I love how technology has played a huge role. So we're going to demonstrate.
Of course. So this is called a myoelectric hand, and it uses these surface electrodes to control the opening and closing of the hand. So I can hold this for you. Right.
So what is it doing? It's feeling
the electrical signal in your muscle as you contract, and it's then powering the hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And so you see the kids putting on something like this. It must feel empowering not only to you to witness that, but for the children as well.
Of course, yeah. We take a lot of pride in providing, the best care possible and helping kids get back to the activities that they love doing, playing with their friends and family, and empowering them to do new things too.
And really the message is anything is possible. So I don't know what's about to happen. Sheriana said she's going to demonstrate something. So I'm going to take off the cape, and she goes, "Oh, it's going to be good." Just to give you an idea of what a difference this makes for a lot of kids. Okay, so this is my first time watching this. Sheriana, take it away. Okay.
Wow!
Stop!
Good
We
job.
were expecting just a cartwheel. She goes, "Oh, I could do better." That's amazing.
Thank you.
You weren't scared at all practicing something like that?
Well, yeah, I've been practicing it for many years now. It's just become like walking to me.
And you do it all. You dance, you act, you're living your best life.
Yeah, that's very fun.
Really quickly, any message for any kids out there watching this, feeling down maybe because of the challenges they're facing in life? What would you like to say to them?
I would just like to say, even though you may have a limb difference, or maybe you may have a physical disability or a mental disability, it doesn't matter. Like me personally, I've had a lot of goals since I was a kid, and I still have goals that I'm going to reach. You just have to really be confident, and I know everyone says it, but putting your mind to stuff that you really want is really important and a good mindset to have.
Well said. Thank you so much. So again, if you want to support the kids here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital, again, capesforkids.ca. Every dollar makes a difference. And wear your capes proudly all week, guys. Whether it's in the shopping mall, grocery shopping, Wear the capes. It is wonderful stuff, and I'm hanging out with a very cute superhero. This is Rayhan. He's 9 years old. Good morning, Rayhan.
Good morning, G.
So Rayhan was born with cerebral palsy and autism, and so he is a client here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. And Rayhan, tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the playroom. I love it here. I've been here several times. It's so enjoyable. Once you start playing, you don't want to leave.
I don't blame you. Look at this room. It is so cool. What are your favorite spots in this room?
The trains are so fun, but when the Nintendo is working, it's my favorite.
Yeah, we didn't turn on the Nintendo yet, but we will.
When the Nintendo is working, it's my favorite.
Do you like coming here?
Yes.
Yes? Tell
Yes.
me what's your favorite part of visiting the hospital, and the staff and everybody must adore you because you're so much fun to hang out with.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah? What does it mean to come here?
It means that help. It means help. They've supported me. They have programs, activities, and therapies that have helped me and supported me. But the hospital also does research, including brain-computer interface, which allows kids to control their environment using the power of their thoughts.
Incredible. You stay right here, Rayhan. You play with Thomas the Train. I'll come right back, okay? I'm joined by Sandra Hawkins. She's here with the Holland Bloorview Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, he's special.
Rayhan is a good friend of mine.
So tell me more about Capes for Kids and why it's so important for anyone watching to support this cause.
Today is the first day of our annual campaign, Capes for Kids, where all over the city, the province, the country, people are wearing superhero capes from March 3rd through 10th to show that they've met their fundraising goals. And what's great about it is not only are we raising critically needed funds for the programs at Holland Bloorview, but really important conversation about disability inclusion. Because when you're out in a cape, people are going to ask you some questions. And some of the conversations I've had over the years since we've been doing this have been really outstanding.
There are about 8,500 families that come here and use the services, and this is so important. Supporting these kids.
Absolutely, and we couldn't do the work that we do at Holland Bloorview without campaigns like Capes for Kids. It funds our highest priority needs, things like programs that happen in this room, the research that Rayhan was talking about, our therapeutic clown program, direct financial support for families, music and the arts, and so much more that simply couldn't happen without the community coming together and supporting the kids.
Amazing. So if you want to help, it's capesforkids.ca. Wear the capes proudly. All right, Rayhan, this is the fun part. Come with me and show me the playground here, and I'm going to follow you right here. Why don't we jump on those circles?
I also really like the squishies.
So, okay, let's go for it. We're having so much fun here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. Again, it's capesforkids.ca. We are in the Creative Arts Studio here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. And of course, I'm wearing my cape. That's why I'm flying around, because literally all the kids in this hospital are superheroes. And this is a wonderful space to allow your creativity to flow through. We are joined now by Lexin Zhang. She was a former client here, born with cerebral palsy, and now she's a youth leader. And we're also joined by Dolly Menadak. She is a bioethicist, but also a youth engagement strategy leader. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Lexin, first of all, tell me a little bit more of yourself. I know you're born with cerebral palsy. You came here when you were quite young.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more of your journey and why this hospital means so much to you.
Yeah, sure. So I started coming to Holland Bloorview at 4 years old, and I started getting treatment for occupational therapy, for braces, stuff like that, orthotics, and up until now, I come back to volunteer as a youth leader.
And that is so important. So when you work with the kids, you know, what sort of message do you give the kids here, especially the young ones who are obviously going through a lot and some of their challenges?
Well, a youth leader, more so, we give feedback and input on developing programs, on services, and other research that's conducted at the hospital, less so interacting with the kids.
Okay, but you must be an inspiration to a lot of the kids who see you here.
Thank you.
And you are quite the artist. So let's show everyone this cape. Tell me a little bit more of what you drew here.
Yeah, so I chose to go with a simple illustration, just lighthearted. It's basically a child with a disability looking up at the stars, and I think this really encapsulates how Capes for Kids fundraises for programs that really do help provide kids with opportunities and skills to further contribute and participate in society and in the community at large.
You are talented. That is amazing. Dolly, tell me a little bit more about this space and, you know, some of the programs here.
Yeah, we're here in the Creative Arts Studio, and this is where kids and youth can come and participate in arts-based therapies, express their creativity, and really have an opportunity to also be a kid while they're getting therapies.
Yeah, and that's so important.
It really is a holistic approach to a well life.
Yeah, and I always said art is really an amazing form of therapy. What is it like to work here and contribute and be a part of the journey for so many of these children?
I think that's my favorite question, because every day I get to come to work excited, and every day I get to see individual kids making differences in their own life, and that's what I love.
Well, the kids here are heroes, but, you know, staff here are heroes as well. Tell me a little bit more of the names on the back of your cape here.
Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to turn around.
Yep.
This is the signatures of the youth volunteers that work to contribute to programs and services at Holland Bloorview, as well as research that we develop.
Amazing. So if you want to help, again, Capes for Kids Week starts today. Go to capesforkids.ca and help fundraise for this important cause. Every dollar makes a difference for all the people here in the services. We've had a great time here at Holland Bloorview Kids Rehabilitation Hospital. This is an incredible facility helping kids with many of their challenges. I want to point out somebody very special. You are looking at Zion Resendez. He's 11 years old. I'm going to bring him in as well as his mother, Marlena. Come on in. And Zion, come on over. So Marlena, tell me a little bit more of Zion's background here.
So Zion was 2 when he caught something called acute flaccid myelitis, also known as AFM. It's a rare virus that is randomly attacking the children's respiratory system, paralyzing their body. Zion was 2 when he got sick, and he was head to toe externally paralyzed, and he's fighting. He's pushing himself harder than he's ever pushed anything, and he's, as you can see, completely mobile. He's still paralyzed. He's got his right arm, the right side of his neck, lung, diaphragm, kidney, all still paralyzed, but he doesn't let that stop him.
No, of course not. So the right side, you're still fighting through that, but the left side, you're able to play basketball and soccer. Tell me a little bit more about this, Zion.
I'm fine with how I am, and I'm proud of it. Even though I have one arm, it's a disability. It makes me different, and I'm happy with it.
I was watching you shoot some hoops. You're amazing. But then you told me you're actually even a better soccer player than basketball player. How is that possible?
I've been playing soccer for a lot longer than basketball.
And you were actually started off right-handed, but because you're paralyzed on that side, you had to switch everything to the left. What was that like? That must have been challenging.
It was very challenging because even at school, it's very hard for me to write with this hand.
So you fight through it?
Yep.
What do you tell yourself every day to fight through this?
I say, I believe in myself, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get through with it.
Oh my goodness. You are. Let me see you shoot some hoops, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna bring in Sandra Hawkins. Here you go, I'll give you a ball. He's incredible. Watch what he's doing with his left side. Sandra, you know what? I'm so touched. Like, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is, and you know what? Zion has some fans that are included in Toronto's biggest basketball stars. He is a bud of Pascal Siakam now, one of our Holland Bloorview partners, and inspired Pascal to be part of a big event that we had. We want to do something big and bold to make Capes for Kids on everyone's radar. And so in February, Pascal Siakam and the Raptors 905 joined everyone from Holland Bloorview. We set a Guinness World Record for the most number of people wearing capes in one gathering, and Pascal offered to donate $100,000 to match every single person that goes to Team Pascal's page on the Holland Bloor View site and donates to Capes for Kids.
Okay, so you've got to do that because then Spicy P is going to contribute as well. That is massive. So again, this is Capes for Kids week. We're all wearing our capes because everyone here is a superhero. For more information, it's capesforkids.ca.
That's right.
All right, I want to bring Rayhan and Jeremiah and Zion. Come on over, Rayhan, as well. We're going to say, he's coming. We're going to say bye. Wave to the camera. Say bye to everybody. And thanks for watching this morning on CP24 Breakfast. And again, capesforkids.ca. Every dollar will help kids like this here at Holland Bloor View Kids Rehabilitation Hospital.